systems. When we talk about the rounds that we've been working on, we want to talk, again, the first round, we're talking lead-off techniques, getting in and getting out. Round number 2, lateral movement. Round number 3, went over last week, the double jab, broken rhythm. Now, round number 4 is we're going to be focusing on indirect, as Joe would call it, indirect angular attack. And what does that mean? Indirect angular attack means some type of fake to get your opponent to react in some way. And when I fake, I think in terms of 3 different types of fakes. One is a reaction fake. In other words, I notice a guy's fighting, and every time I throw a jab at him, he overcatches. He overextends his hand to try to pick off that jab. So, what I would try to do is draw that, get him to react in that manner with a shoulder fake, and then maybe go right around it. So, first let's break down how to do the shoulder fake, and then we'll talk about again how to apply the fake to either get a reaction or to draw a punch or kick out of your opponent, or also you can utilize it as a probing. So those are kind of 3 types of fakes are on. Reaction, drawing, and probing. So, but the fake itself is pretty much always the same. We're going to shoot this as far as a shoulder fake is concerned, of course. We're going to think about doing a jab. Give me about 5 of them, just explosive jab. And then stop after 1/4 of the jab. Just a quarter of the jab. Think about what the first quarter of that jab is or feels like. Pop. Now we call this a shoulder fake, not because I shake my shoulder at him, but because if I'm loose and I have a good explosive jab, most likely my opponent is reacting to the movement of my shoulders and hips more than the movement of my hand. So if I have a good explosive jab, all I have to do is get that quarter and some movement in that shoulder to get that reaction. So I've jabbed my opponent, he catches it. Jab my opponent, he catches it. Shoulder fake, get him to catch and then pop right behind him. Now if you double up on the jab, if you go shoulder fake jab, you're kind of letting off the hook. Another good one is shoulder fake straight right hand. Boom. You're going to overcommit on that catch. Boom. You should get hit with a power shot. Now, 2 things have to be gained on any fake: distance and time. So, the distance is when I do a full punch or a full jab, full step in, full step out, full step in, full step out. When I shoulder fake, I'm only doing a quarter. So I'm not putting myself on the end of my opponent's punch. That's very important. He just made the mistake of faking and taking a full step, which puts you right on the end of a guy's punch. You have to make sure it's just a little. But even if it's just a little, I still now, instead of just getting a full step, I get a step and a quarter. Because I go a quarter, then a full step. So that's the distance. The time that I must gain is from whatever reaction I get out of my opponent. And again, a reaction fake, I might try to get him the trap, or he knows he's bringing his hands down, something. It's a reaction.